giving me wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, well, I don't wanna jinx it, baby, and twist myself at the spine.
Hello. Happy Monday. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you are new. I'm JC, contemporary fiction author and poet. I post videos here on Mondays and Fridays. I live stream on Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I have a blog, an online magazine, an online store with writer merch. I have a Patreon you can become a member of, or Ko-fi you could tip me on. And 6 books, 3 poetry collections, 3 contemporary fiction novels, and all of those can be found at Amazon or Kindle Unlimited, and the links are below. Now that we've gotten that out of the way, welcome. This is the second week of August. This will be my intentional week of rest. Rest. When I say rest, I mean a break from writing. Unless I get some random ideas and need to jot them down feverishly, which is acceptable. That does not mean, obviously there's other things that I have on the docket to do. So I'm not going to say that there won't be any work done, but other forms of creative means. I can make a whole bunch of reels this week, maybe. But also I am looking at the sky that is about to open up and rain down on me. Well, on us, everyone. It did not look like that when I went into the store. It was bright and sunny. Y'all saw the clip previously. It was bright and sunny. I don't know what's about to roll in here, but I still haven't gotten any food. That just derailed my plans because I was going to go to Walmart to look for this one thing. And now I don't know if I'm going to do that. And then I need to, yeah, it's already starting to rain. And I do need to get something to eat to sneak in the house with me. And it's already 4:54, so I don't know what I'm getting. I don't know what I'm doing because it's starting to rain already. And then it's like, okay, I could rush to get back, but then I'd still have to walk across the parking lot in pouring rain, or I could wait it out. But waiting it out, it might not end up like I think it's going to end up. What if it does not let up? This is lovely. Are the showers supposed to last? Yes, they are, actually. Yep. Oh, that's so fun. That is so fun. They are supposed to last for a few hours. That's fantastic. What do? Okay. Obviously, I'm not going to go to Walmart because that just doesn't seem like a smart decision. I'm going to try to go get me something to eat real quick and then brave the weather conditions. Oh, and then I don't want my child. Oh my God, my child has to come out there in the rain. Oh God, no. Oh, this isn't good. Okay. This is really not great. Okay, sorry. Welcome. But my weekend was fine. I relaxed a lot. Aside from editing my video, which is normal. Okay, now I'm stressed because I don't want my child out here, and she's an adult, she can handle it. She's not a child, but she's always my baby. So anyway, let me go because the longer I sit here, I feel like the worse it's gonna get anyway. So I'll be back later. Bye.
Just fine. Don't wanna overthink it, baby. It's just me, your body, and mine. Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're giving me wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly.
Okay, hi. I am trying to figure out what to do. Actually, I'm gonna read probably for a little bit. I don't know. It's weird. I mean, it's not like I write at this time of day anyway, because it's only 10:45. I wouldn't normally write until later on anyway. But usually, I'm preparing to write. So it's like, what do I do? Although, honestly, I'm not sure I would have been able to write again anyway, which makes me feel better about taking this week as a break, because then I would have just been frustrated if I sat down to write and I couldn't. But on a happier note, I'm getting a payout from YouTube this month. Yay, on the 21st. That's when they do their payouts. And I checked in the YouTube studio. And every time I get a payout, I get a little bit more than I did before. And it is definitely a little bit more than I got before. So yay. I'm very happy about that. I think I'm going to use that payout to book the hotel for the September 5th weekend in Baltimore that I am going. I think I told y'all that the indie band that I watched, the previous clip, they're coming back to Maryland, back home. Well, they're from Maryland, they're from Baltimore. So they're having a whole weekend of activities for their community, and I intend to go. I've already bought my ticket, and I just need, I gotta do my hair, and I probably would like to have something a little more decent to wear, maybe. We'll see. But, and the only thing that's left to do is because I bought my ticket, I pre-ordered their CD so they can sign it at the show, because they're they released Hindsight, which is basically their debut full album, but they're adding 2 songs to it, and now that they have like musical representation, like think agent for musicians instead of writers, but so that they're adding 2 songs and they're re-releasing, and it's basically Hindsight Deluxe, with the 2 added songs, which with the 2 added songs really like makes the album feel, the album already was great to begin with, but it's just even that much better now, with those 2 songs on it. So my plan is to get a hotel that weekend, because the show is going to be from 7 to 11, and I don't want to drive back that night. Plus they have activities over on the weekend, like I said, for the community, and I'm not going to partake in all of them, just because financially I probably couldn't, even though they're really trying to make everything financially manageable, because they know people are on a budget. I feel like I've explained this already before, but I'm just really excited about it. And I held off on my hotel stay for my birthday because I knew this was coming, and I knew I couldn't do both. As it turns out, I wasn't able to do the hotel stay in June anyway, but I knew I wouldn't have been able to do both. So I held out for this, which is great because I held out for an extra night, because I would have only done 1 night anyway. So I get 2 nights. Yes. I'm very excited. And it'd be like a mini writing thing, because, you know, I'll write in the evenings. Maybe, possibly. Who knows? But anyway, I'm going to go back to my relaxation or reading. I do have lots of reading to do. I still have some beta reading to do. I finished Sky's book over the weekend. I finished it yesterday, which I love. I told her this is my favorite story of the series, but I said that on the book 3, I think, or was it book 2? Might have been book 2. I said that for book 2. So I was like, well, maybe I'll just wait till it's done so that I can say officially what the favorite one is. But yes, if you haven't checked out Sky's Sultry Solstices series, you should. I'll leave a link down below. It's great. Okay, I'm gonna go relax, chill, and do some reading, play some games, something. Okay, bye. Hello, this is where I leave you for the night. Lots of relaxing going on, some reading. Hopefully I will have a new book tomorrow that I'll be reading. And I forgot to show you when I was making some reels, so I did work on something creatively. But I'm gonna work more on some reels tomorrow, so I need to work on my Substack too. I didn't promise I wasn't gonna work this week. I just said I wasn't going to write this week. And I've been thinking about, because a lot was said in the comments about, you know, considering my current situation, and everything going on, it's natural. And then the recent issues with the car, which are fixed now, but still, it was a lot. And then trying to stay productive with writing in an environment that's just not conducive to productivity. A lot has been said in the comments, and it's true that, you know, it's no wonder with the combination of everything, the stress and everything, to feel, you know, burnt out. And it's also known that recovery from burnout is not a quick process. So in no way, shape, or form do I think this one little week of me not writing is going to be me fully recovered from burnout. However, I can't afford to not stay on top of the writing game, because I already don't write fast. I'm not the slowest writer, but I'm definitely not the quickest writer, and I'm an even slower editor. As example of the 4 finished books that I have, mystery books that I have waiting to be edited, and now 5 novellas in pen name that are waiting to be edited. So as exhibited by that, editing, I'm slower at editing than I am writing. So I can't really afford to not. I know how long it's taken me before to recover from a bout of depression. Sometimes way, way too long. I don't know that I've ever experienced burnout and then a mix of depression. I don't have that kind of time to not be writing. So I said all that to say that I've been thinking, I haven't made any final decisions, but I was thinking, what if I take like the first week of every month to reset, whether I'm finished a project. Because normally I wait until I finish a book or finish a project. What if I just take the first week of each month to reset, recalibrate? I wonder if that will help kind of heal the burnout a little, kind of help things and help me, I don't know what I'm really trying to say, but I'm wondering, because I said last week I was thinking, well, what if I did a week on, a week off? But that I think that's just too unproductive. I know, but maybe a week. That still gives me 3 weeks of writing in a month. I don't know. What do y'all think? Is that too? I don't know. I'm still thinking. But for now, good night. Bye. See you tomorrow. We're on day 2 of Burnout Recovery. Project Relaxation? I don't know what I'm calling this, but I've been doing some reading, as you saw. Reading some nonfiction, and then I'm desperately trying to finish up this book so I can pick out another one to read. But now I'm getting ready to make some reels. And probably end up doing that for most of the day, because let's be honest, I could get lost doing that for quite a while. It's another part of my creative brain that I'm exercising, and since I'm not writing this week, intentionally taking a break from writing, I might as well do some reels. Actually, I do need to film a couple of things for future reels. Anyway, yes, that's what we're doing. But hi, happy Tuesday. Thought I'd say hello. And I've eaten. Oh my gosh, I've eaten. I snuck half my sandwich in here. But yeah, okay, bye. I'll be back later. Bye. It has been a while since I said hello to you. Nia stream was great. I missed her so much. So it was good to see her and hang out with the friends. And I think I've been doing a pretty good job at relaxing. Actually, I need to. I do need to open up my Google Doc with the book, with Gwenna's book. Oh gosh, I think I'm doing a good job of relaxing. I've been reading. Oddly enough, still not as much as I would like to be reading, because I've also been interspersing my day with making some reels or memes, because you can apparently make memes in CapCut, and I'm not sure that I am using CapCut correctly, or that it's as effective for me as I want it to be. It's also probably taking up too much space on my laptop, so I don't know, I could end up just deleting the whole thing. And then I'm like, if you delete CapCut, does that mean that I can't use what I made, or I don't know. Anyway, I've made some things. I don't know how they'll go over. We'll see. But right now I'm about to finish watching this YouTube video that I'm watching. I might make another reel or two. Also might start this or continue on beta reading Gwenna's book, or a mix of both, because I can intersperse we'll split my spread up and do 15 minutes of one and 15 minutes of the other reading. But I'm excited to be reading a James Patterson again. I love the Private series, so definitely excited for this. I don't have much to update. I don't know what this vlog is going to look like, because me relaxing can't be entertaining, but maybe. I want to buy this daggone cart, this utility rolly cart thing that I can store some of my stuff on, because it's getting really crowded over there and it's not efficient. And I feel like if I had this little cart, I could store some of the things that I want to store on there, and then they could roll with me to the side of the bed over here, and it would be more efficient that way. And then, because in order to get it free shipping, I have to order a certain price point. I mean, I could order something very minuscule, but I also found a mini rolling, it's like a mini desk, but it rolls and it can go over the bed, and it act like it has enough space for like a mini desk situation, but it goes over the bed, so it's not like what I use now, which takes up a bit of the bed. So I don't know, but that, well, I wasn't thinking about that until they told me I needed to add something to get free shipping. And I'm like, well, I don't want to get something that I don't actually need just to get free shipping. That seems crazy. And I don't want to get something, I mean, frivolous things are good every once in a while, but I don't want to get something too frivolous. I want to get something that I really need. And I was going to get a chair, but that costs more than this little mini desk thing. This little mini desk, and it has like a standing situation. I mean, it's not like a standing desk, obviously. It's not like a sturdy standing desk. It's not one of those. But it does have adjustable things where you can adjust the height of it. It literally says mini rolling standing desk. That's what it says on it. And it's miniature, so it's not the size of a real desk. It's just mini, so that it can slide over the bed, like roll, and then the flat part of it goes over the bed. Anyway, so that's like $20, which is arguably more than the amount that I need to make free shipping. But again, I don't want to get something that wouldn't be of use to me and would be frivolous. I want to get something that I would, need, and I don't know, could make things more effective. I don't know. Anyway, I've rambled enough. I'll be back. Ending the night with some comedy, as you saw. Well, some crime scene cleaner, video game watching, and then some comedy. But I am getting very cold tonight. I am going to do some reading before I go to bed to settle in. I mean, technically it's only 5:24 in the morning. This is me winding down. it still is gonna take me until 7 to actually get into bed. Maybe not. Maybe I can get into bed by 6:30. Maybe. We'll see. Even though I'm still gonna lay there. Oh, excuse me. Even though I'm still gonna lay there, probably until 7. I was also thinking about, because I was messaging with Sky, and so I told her my idea about maybe I should take like the first week in each month off as my break. And I know realistically that takes a week away from writing, and it gives me only 3 weeks worth of writing. But if it prevents me from having the moment like I did last week where nothing that came out was usable, where my brain was just mush, then maybe it's worth it. Because and realistically, I know, as I was telling her, I know that recovering from burnout, it's more than a 1 week thing. But realistically, I can't afford to be away from writing for more than a week. I need to get back to writing. But I also acknowledge that I don't want to have a moment like I did last week where my brain felt like complete mush and I couldn't form any usable words. So, maybe the answer is taking a week at the beginning of each month to reset, recalibrate. I think I spitballed this last night with you guys, but I wasn't really sure. I needed to bounce it off someone else. And so Sky was like, I think that's actually a pretty good idea if it keeps you from, getting in the full-blown burnout. Just thinking about some things. And she threw out there that, like, that 1 week of reset, it'd be good if I, take one of those days during that week and go out and do something, just, have a me day. And I was like, oh, okay, yeah, sure. She's like, I mean a me day where you go and you, like, sit and read, or go sit in the coffee shop and have some coffee and read or whatever. Not a day where you're running errands. And I was like, oh, okay. Because I was thinking, oh, okay, I could just turn, an errand day into me day. But yeah, I guess a day where I'm not having to focus on the errands that I need to run, that would be good. Maybe. But anyway, I'll see you guys. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good night. Bye. It's 6:37, so I'm now getting ready to set up for stream. But I've been taking it easy, relaxing, if you will. Trying to make some reels. I haven't done a lot of reading yet, so I think that's probably what I'm going to end up doing on stream, is a bunch of reading. Because I can't really do too much on my laptop while I'm writing the stream. So I'll have to pause on reel making or whatever until after. And yeah, that's what I got at the moment. I've sufficiently eaten. I probably haven't drunk as much water as I should have drunk today, but it's fine. I have my water over there. I really want to, I've actually also been perusing Instagram because I'm trying to really get a feel for what I want if I'm gonna have Instagram, I need to, get a feel for what I want my Instagram to look like, and I still don't know what I'm doing as far as posting on Instagram. And I look at other people's Instagrams and I'm like, oh, they look all fun and neat and I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. Facebook, I know what I'm doing. Well, sort of, but I don't really try to get too engrossed in any one social media platform, just because I'm not really a huge fan of social media in general, but I know that it's necessary. I also don't have a video for Friday, and I need to figure out what that's going to be. I also found some lost footage of an editing vlog that I apparently was going to attempt to make, that was just solely focused on the editing of When Love Calls, and I didn't keep it up very well. I guess that's hence why it's lost footage. So I'm like, I don't know what to do with this. Do I keep it? Do I put it on Patreon? I don't really know what to do with this. But anyway, yeah, that's it. Hi, I'll be back. I'm gonna go finish setting up for stream. Bye. Wait, when's the last time that I said anything? Did I only say something once? Oops. Hold on. Hello. No, I think I said something earlier. Didn't I? Oh crap, I don't know. I don't remember. Anyway, hi. I am trying to make this real. And I hope that it makes sense. The way that the images that I selected. Why is this? I swear. Sometimes this thing works beautifully, and sometimes it makes me look all orange. No. Yes, and save. Okay. Stream was great, and now I'm relaxing. I forgot my coloring book. Ugh, I did it again. I meant to grab my coloring book from over there. See, if I had my utility card, my little rolly thingy, it would be on my utility card, and I wouldn't forget it. Anyway, I'm just watching videos. I did some reading. Started the new book that I'm reading. It's a James Patterson private book. And yeah, that's all I have for right now. I might have more to update you with later when I come back to say goodnight. But right now I really want to just go plug this in CapCut and see if it works the way I think it should work. But you'll probably see it in a second. Anyway, bye. Oh, hello, hi. So, I'm gonna say goodnight here. I think I'm learning the beauty of relaxing. I actually am starting to feel the twinges of being ready to write just a little bit, but I'm gonna hold true to the intentional rest and relaxation And even though I have been working on like the reels and stuff, but that's still it's not, well, it's not necessarily, it's not relaxing, it's exercising another part of my creative brain. But I'm gonna say goodnight here. Go back to playing Candy Crush and watching video. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good night. Bye. I was about to say Tuesday. It's definitely not Tuesday. Happy Thursday. I have been busy. Not really busy. Well, I've been trying to relax. Although I don't think working on reels is actually relaxing, but it allows another part of my creative brain to work. While I do have ideas beginning to percolate in the back of my brain. Oh God, it looks so messy. I had entertained the thought of going out today, but I did say it was going to depend on, well, I told my daughter it was going to depend on how I felt when I woke up. And when I woke up, I did not feel like going anywhere. So here I am. I am making some reels. I did some reading earlier. I'm reading my nonfiction, Big Magic. And then I have the other book that I'm going to read, and then I've still beta reading, and I recently just started Sarah Cannon's, the 5th book in her Shadow Demon series, because that was the next book for me, because I had finished the first 4, but I hadn't purchased the 5th book yet, and since it was a little cheaper than it usually is, I went and got it the other day. I do want her Disappearance of Vanessa Shaw book, but I think I want that one in physical form. I mean, I want all the books in physical form eventually, but buying a whole series in physical form, I already know it's going to be a lot. Still debating on whether I want to buy my little utility cart and the little mini rolling desk thingy. It's not terribly expensive for both. I just when you're so used to having nothing in your bank account and you actually have something in your bank account, it's kind of hard. It's really hard for me to spend anything on something that's, I mean, I feel it's necessary, but it's not like food. Food is necessary. You need food to survive. You know, if you starve, you die. But I won't die if I don't get this utility card, and I won't die if I don't get this desk. It's just something that I want that might help me be a little more efficient and maybe feel a little more efficient. And I know it'll help. And it'll help me. I don't know. It'll help, but I won't die without it. So it's kind of hard for me to, especially when I know that I'm kind of going to spend a big chunk of money on this hotel room that I'm going to book for 2 days. I haven't booked it yet. I think I want to wait till I get my YouTube payout, which is next Friday, which is cutting it kind of close, but also, again, I'm having a terrible time clicking buy on anything right now, just because I hate money and I like money. Like, I like having money. I like being able to buy the things that I need. Every now and then I like being able to buy the things that I want. But buying the things I want takes a little bit more for me to do. I should be able to click on buy. I should. It's not that it, like, for these two items together, it's really not. It's not even $50. And yet I still can't. I'll get there eventually. I would like to have these items. Anyway, I'm putting together a reel right now. I thought I had a reel prepared for today for Facebook. I have one for Instagram. It's a repost. So I thought I had one prepared for Facebook today, but I didn't. So I am doing something extremely vulnerable and sharing a poem. One that I've recently read on, not this past AuthorTubers, but the one before that, as a way of, you know, promoting my upcoming poetry collection while also still promoting the 3 collections that I have out already, sort of. Anyway, so that's what I'm doing. And I don't think I'm going to post a video tomorrow, but I do have a channel shout out that I want to write up something for. So, a new channel to me, and I think this person's pretty great. That the video, I mean, they don't have that many videos, so it's a good time for people to discover this channel and to catch up on the videos that she's already posted without feeling like they have to be daunted by going back and watching so many videos. But I love her energy. What's her name? I will tell you in a second. It is J.M. Ray Writes. I'll link her channel below, but I'll also be putting up a community tab post for her channel to shout out tomorrow. So if I forget to link it below, which I don't think I will, but if I forget to link it below, then it'll be on my community tab, so just check that out. But yeah, I'm gonna go back to doing the things, and I'll be back. Bye. You are. You're a little crooked for me, but maybe, I don't know, the bed is a little lumpy. But hello, I'm just watching videos and doing some reading, and I have pulled out my writing journal, which I don't know, it's my ideas journal. It's not like where I journal about writing thoughts or anything like that, which I don't know that I actually have one that I journal about writing thoughts. I have a journal that I don't use for personal thoughts that I should probably use, because I have lots of personal thoughts that need to be worked out in a journal, but for some reason when I open the journal to actually write personal thoughts, nothing comes out. Probably because I just really need to see a therapist. I am looking at my random ideas page. Like I need any more ideas. I do not. I do not. If it wasn't Friday, I almost feel like I'm ready to get back to work, to writing. But I'm going to be good and patient and take these whole 5 days of not writing, as Regina suggests, which is a great suggestion. I'm trying to figure out how much do I have of Mackenzie Brown Book 5 to write. I wonder if I should take the first week and do the brainstorming, because I do have the brainstorming with me video that I need to do. Let's see. I know Regina did suggest, when she suggested it, I take 5 days. She did say it was okay to jot down ideas and things that came to me, but I feel like that's kind of cheating in a way, because I know myself. If I start jotting down ideas and things that come to me, that's gonna spitball into a whole other thing where I'm writing again and not doing the relaxing I'm supposed to be doing. In fact, I'm not even sure I should be flipping through this book, my writing journal, my writing ideas journal right now, because it's gonna make me want to actually write. Okay, in fact, yes, I'm gonna put that up, and I'm gonna go back to watching this video and or reading. I do, and see, the other thing about this, the hiccup about the whole 5 days, I don't think that the suggestion meant writing in terms of like Substack post or newsletter post or anything like that, but I am treating it as such. I am treating that as it writing that can wait, which means my newsletter won't be going out on the 15th, because the 15th is Saturday and I haven't written anything except for this community tab post that I'm about to post for a shout out, for a channel shout out. But other than that, I haven't really written anything, and I've purposely not written anything. So yay. Which means next week I'm gonna have a whole shit ton of stuff to write, because I got a newsletter that needs to be done and probably needs to be put together on Monday. I've been supposed to write a new blog post that hasn't been done yet, but I have some things percolating in my mind right now for that. And of course, Mackenzie Brown, I have 7 Deadly Sins that I need to start working on again. Look at me, already talking about work. But I think it shows that I'm ready to get back to the writing. I'm ready to get back to it. And I do think that I might do the whole first week of every month thing. Although, I don't know. Well, yeah, I'm going to do first week of September too, which happens to fall right on where I'm going to Baltimore that weekend. So that's good. Although, not technically, because, okay, September does start. Well, no, it kind of starts. I don't know. It's weird the way the month is lined up. I mean, it's not weird because technically that last week, well, that Monday is the 31st of August, but technically that whole week is the first week of September, because most of that week is September. So yeah, I'll probably treat that as such. Anyway, I'm done rambling. I'll be back. I'm gonna go relax some more. Bye. Also, real quick, I don't know if I mentioned it before. I might have. But here's how you know how serious I am about trying to take relaxing seriously. I didn't make a to-do list for this week. I didn't make a to-do list for each day like I normally would. Normally, I make plans for the month, and then at the beginning of each week, I have a to-do list. And then I go and make a to-do list for every single day. What task I want to get done each day. I have not made a to-do list for this week. It's completely blank. And normally I would be freaking out about that. The last time I went no goals, I was lost. I didn't know what to do, but that was because I was trying to be productive with no goals written out. But the idea is to not be productive, is to relax. So no goals kind of works. It's perfect. I just don't know. I forgot whether I shared that or not. But okay, bye. Night. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.
Ice in my veins, I've been driving this train. Years in this lane, there's no stopping this flame. Cause I came to the game and I changed it to play how I like, rearranged it to my own domain. Yeah, I got what it takes, made lots of mistakes, taking shots, skipping breaks, feeling lost, feeling great, popping off, singing straight, never stopped, never changed. All the squad here to play and I've got something to say, yeah. I work hard each and every day, I get lost in the words I say. I don't push pause, no I push play. I won't stop till I make a change. I withdraw on the things I make. I turn flaws into flawless traits. I build tall, never
happy Friday. There's something in my eyes look tired, like I'm tired. I feel like my eyes look tired. Hello, happy, oh gosh, Friday. I just said it, didn't I? I just came from a doctor's appointment. On the way back, really? Interesting. Okay. Yeah, she gave me a referral for the hip pain, so I can do physical therapy for the hip now. And she put in a prescription for something, but I don't know what it is. I need my partner to do that. But yeah, I woke up, the power was out when I woke up today, so it was very hot in the house. It was warm by the time I left, but there's something going on with my laptop, and I'm really hoping I don't need to buy like a new adapter, because I don't feel like I have adapter kind of money. I don't even remember what kind of adapter I would need. I think it's a short or something in the cord, because it wasn't charging when I left, and I didn't have time enough to figure it out. And it did this a couple of weeks ago, where it stopped charging for a hot second, and then I did some wiggling around or whatever and got it to work, but now it's doing it again, so I don't know what's going on. But oh my gosh, I'm breaking out on my face. Oh gosh, you gotta be kidding me. Anyway, I just wanted to come on and say hello, and before the day got away from me. And yeah, I'll be back later. Bye. 6 a.m. and I'm up again. I got tired eyes, need a cup of blend. That's right, in the AM, that's my only friend. No light, just the sun coming up on the horizon. I lose track of time, yeah, I move fast and climb a new class divine, yeah, true passion shines. And I'm through passing time, I choose stacking dimes. You snooze half the time while I move passing time. So, tragedy has struck. I'm being a little melodramatic, but it's tragedy to me. I was having an okay, decent day, and I feel like the universe was like, we can't let you have that one. So I had an issue with my computer cord. I think there was a short in it or something. I'm not sure. It wasn't charging when I left the house. I figured, okay, well, hopefully, it was a lot going on. There was a power outage earlier when I woke up. Hopefully, it'll be charging when I get back. I get back. It still wasn't charging. And then I finagled with the cord a little bit, and then it started. Then it looked like it was plugged in, except for the battery was draining down. It was charging down, not charging up. And so I was like, oh crap, no, this isn't good. And so I couldn't get it to. I shut it. I restarted it, and it was still plugged up, and it was still saying it was plugged up, but it was still charging down. So then I shut it all the way down and then opened it back up, and then it wouldn't even read the charger anymore. It wouldn't even say that it was charging, and now it won't say that it's charging or anything. It's just, and then it died. It got all the way down to like 4%, and then 3%, and then 2%. Actually, I don't even think I saw 2%. It just died. So now Edgar is over there. I have it plugged in case I can maybe, because the last time it had an issue, after a while, like a couple of hours went by, and it started working again as if nothing had ever happened. And so I'm kind of hoping it does one of those today, except for it never all the way died. And I have a video to edit. And part of my relaxing is watching YouTube, which I do on my laptop. This is not relaxing for me to have my computer dead. My daughter asked my mother to buy me a new adapter, so I think she's trying to buy me one, but she's buying it for my daughter's sake. But then I know I'm gonna hear the end of the emotional manipulation that comes with that. Even though it wasn't me that asked, it was my daughter that asked. There's still emotional manipulation, because then she'll think, because she bought me the adapter, if something goes wrong with her laptop, oh, she should be able to use mine, because mine wouldn't work if it wasn't for her. There's so much emotional manipulation that comes with that. But I was actually getting ready to go right back out and go to Walmart, and then I realized it's late and the electronics people are gone for the day, so that wouldn't even serve a purpose. I'm thrown off by this. I'm just really thrown off by this. I need my laptop to work. I'm not even, oh my gosh. Anyway, I'll be back. Bye. So remember when I thought that not having internet was like the worst thing ever? Because, you know, everything that I need to do revolves around the internet, right? I cannot tell you how lost I feel without my computer. Edgar's just sitting over there, dead as I don't know what. And I don't know how to make him come back to life. When I googled, can you charge a laptop without a charger? It said something about there's a possibility of being able to use a phone charger to charge the computer, as long as you have a C port that takes back, that basically does the same thing as the charging cord would do. I don't know if it's just that I don't have a C port that does that. I have a C port, and it's right next to the charging cord, so I thought that would work. I don't know if I just don't have a strong enough cord, or I don't know. This is driving me crazy. I hadn't even started editing my video yet, So just imagine how much editing I'm gonna have to do. So because I said last clip, or the other clip, that my daughter asked my mother to buy me a new, because she saw how stressed out I was, because I was really freaking out. Like everything is on my laptop, and it's not a matter of it crashed because something is wrong with it. It just died because it can't charge. And I'm just like, I'm really just hoping it's just the power cord, because if it's something else, I don't have the means to fix it. I don't have the means to fix that. So I hope it's just the power cord. I'm gonna give my mother the money back, because I don't want her to have anything. Even I didn't ask her to buy it. My daughter did, and she did it because she'll do anything for my daughter, even though she'll hold it over her head too. And she'll be real petty about it, just so I can give her the money back, because if this cord works, it didn't cost that much. So I just give her the money back, because I don't really need the emotional manipulation, and I got this and that for you and you wouldn't have. I don't need that. Which is what she'll do. I'm really feeling lost, and I know this is a really good time. I should be reading, I should be doing lots of things, but part of my relaxing was catching up on some videos that I had been missing out on, and I watch videos on my laptop. Yes, I could watch them on my Kindle, but it's not really the same. And I'm probably gonna watch some videos on my Kindle, but again, it's not really the same. I can't do my Duolingo because my Duolingo, it stopped working on my Kindle, because that's where I used to do my Duolingo. But then I could only do it on my laptop for some reason. So now I've just been doing it on my laptop. And I mean, I could read, but all I'm gonna be thinking about is I want to be on my laptop. Edgar, how could you leave me? Anyway, that's my update for right now. I know I just updated you guys, so I don't need to update you, but this is what happens when I don't have a computer. Okay, bye. Dozed off. We're not going to discuss what time it is this morning. It is actually very, very much morning. It is that time. I'm going to end the vlog. It is that time of the week to come to end this vlog. All in all, it was a pretty good week of relaxing and truly refilling the creative well a little bit. Like true intentional resting from writing and relaxing. If I sound a little, I just woke up from the dozing off. So it was pretty good relaxing week up until yesterday when my laptop died, and I subsequently had no laptop. That was not a relaxing feeling, but other than that, I'm ready to get back to the writing. And I do think that I've settled on the idea of taking the first week of every month and kind of getting back to that, and resetting on that in that first week. I think it'll be good for me, or at least good to see what it does or how it helps. If it truly helps to kind of stave off full-blown burnout, because I think full-blown burnout would lead to months and months of not being able to write. And I don't need that. I don't want that. So I'm trying to avoid that happening. Hence the first week of every month being a reset and relax week. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. And if you like what you see and you want to see more videos from me, make sure that you hit that like and subscribe button. I post videos on Mondays and Fridays. I live stream on Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And as per usual, if you would like to be supportive of me in any of my creative endeavors, such as my blog, my online magazine, online store with further merch, becoming a member of my Patreon, tipping me on my Ko-fi, buying my books on Amazon, or reading them in Kindle Unlimited, all those links can be found in the description box below. And until next time, take care of yourselves and have a blessed day.